The good news is that this will probably be the hopiest talk in death that you've ever heard. And more importantly, what we're really talking about is how you can easily not just live, but thrive into your triple digits, okay? And what do? We don't smoke. Colorectal cancer, get your colonoscopies, get your mammogram to prevent and detect early breast cancer. Pancreas evolving, maybe imaging might play a role there, either CT or MRI, still evolving. Prostate cancer, prostate PSA tests and digital rectal exams. Leukemia, well, that's still a little tricky, but if you consider that in the US there are 2.3 million deaths every year, year in, year out, pretty much stable. And by the way, to put that in perspective, if you include COVID deaths, by the way, 200,000, it's not even 10% of the total deaths, even in this year, in the midst of this pandemic, by the way. Still, cardiovascular disease will still be the #1 killer. And of course, there's a fascinating overlap between the risk factors for heart disease and mortality from COVID, including diabetes, being overweight, high blood pressure, and cholesterol as well. And even if you have those issues, which may put you at higher risk for COVID, and we can't have a talk about disease in 2020 without talking about COVID, even if you have those conditions, but they're well controlled, it substantially lowers your risk of a bad outcome if you do get COVID, by the way. But leukemia, again, 23,000 deaths, but the good news is, well, that those things are very treatable. We don't have good early detection tools, but they are highly treatable if you do detect that. So I put CCH, which stands for caca happens. And then liver, alcohol, and IV drug abuse. Again, moderate alcohol, and don't use IV drugs, never good advice. And that really dramatically would lower the risk of alcohol and hepatitis B and C related liver disease deaths.